started when Jerry sent us to check out a fallen space pod, and we found this dude named Larry instead.
After some interrogating with the Tickle Gadget, we found out he's the head of Whoopsie, another spy agency not quite as good as Whoop.
You think? They let this super evil guy named Alpha escape, not to mention his twin brother, Omega.
Which would have been the worst news of the day if it weren't for the fact that Mark and I got captured and Tammy wouldn't leave us alone.
Anyway, now we're hanging out in a creepy villain's lair hoping to be saved. Cross your fingers. Normally, a geeky guy like me enjoys experimenting with test tubes, but this is a bit extreme.
But not as extreme as the freaks who stuffed us in here. What do you want with us anyway?
You'll find out soon.
Enough. And when you do, you won't believe your little spy eyes.
So what are we supposed to do? With no gadgets, it's gonna be kinda hard to escape from this place. If only we had a way to call for help.
Hey, maybe we do.
Jerry's business card? Isn't that just a fancy tracking device?
Yeah, but if I do some tinkering, I might be able to send a distress signal to Lee and Tony.
Well, what are you waiting for? Start working that Mark Clark magic.
Okay, Larry, time to stop sulking and start talking. Unless, of course, you'd like to revisit the Whoop tickling machine.
Please, no, anything but that.
Then it's time to spill it, dude. Why didn't you tell us we were dealing with two bad guys?
Because I didn't want you to know the truth. You see, Omega and Alpha were both put in pods and cast out by Oopsie. That is, after we created them in a lab and gave them abilities.
Whoa, back up. Are you saying Oopsie was creating bad guys?
The twins were meant to be the next generation of spies, but they went bad, unleashing evil and earning the name the Chaos Twins.
Do you know where they might be now, Larry?
I have no idea, and this time I swear I'm telling the truth.
Ah, great. If we can't find Omega and Alpha, then how are we gonna find Mark and Megan?
Leave the worrying to me. You two need to go home and come up with something to tell your parents about Mark and Megan's whereabouts.
Okay, Squirt, let your big bro show you how it's done. Awesome! I can fire the laser cutter just as good as I fire a football!
When the Parentals ground you for breaking the window, I don't want to hear about it.
Hey, Mom.
Morning, Dad.
Hey, guys. Where's Mark and Megan?
What I'm trying to say is,
They left early for school. Talk about a pair of goody two-shoes.
Oh, well, guess they're gonna miss out on my famous banana pancakes.
Whoa! Where'd you learn to do that?
Hello? Earth to Mom? What's with the ninja-fied fruit?
I have no idea. Guess I must be a natural-born chef.
No way! Talk about lightning speed!
Yeah! It usually takes you a week to finish a crossword, Dad. Dad, can you hear me?
Yeah, I guess I must have gotten lucky.
I don't know about you, but on the Strange-O-meter, I'd give Mom and Dad an off-the-chart score.
Speaking of strange, I can't believe we haven't heard anything from Jerry about Megan and Mark.
You're right. Let's give the bald boss a call. Oh, what's with the one-woman surprise party, Tammy?
And more importantly, what are you doing in that locker?
Duh! I'm celebrating the fact that I'm your new hall buddy!
Come again?
As new best friends, I wanted to be closer to you guys in every way! So, I had my locker moved right next to yours! Isn't it awesome?
Yeah! The awesome-est!
Totes! Now I can hang with the Clarks between all my classes!
I can't believe it. By saving Tammy, we've created a Tammy monster.
Which is why we've got to get rid of her! Fast!
Looks like Operation Monster Elimination will have to wait. Come on.
I don't think this is Jerry calling. Unless he's turned into a computer that speaks in beeps and blips.
I know I'm no boy genius like Mark, but that sounds like whoop code. Which means it could be a 911 from the Sibs.
Afternoon, Lee. What can I do for you?
You can bring me and Tony in for some Sib-saving action. Pronto!
The signal was indeed sent in code. Apparently, Mark and Megan are being held captive in a remote mountain location in the Himalayas. A place called Gemini Peaks, to be exact.
Sounds like the perfect spot for Alpha and Omega to hide out.
Okay, enough with the boring stuff. Time to give the Tonester some gear.
Very well. To help you on today's mission, I have a pair of nuclear-powered Whoop snowboards, some molecular-separating breath spray, and the ever-popular fog rocket.
Wow, Jerry, you sure know how to make the hip gadgets.
Thank you, Larry. I try. Now, good luck, Spies, and be careful.
Looks like the signal's pretty close. We should be there soon.
Soon doesn't cut it in Tony World. Let's kick this rescue session into nuclear mode.
Wait, I don't think that's such a smart move.
Lair down!
On account it could cause an avalanche. Oh, a really big avalanche. Nice going, T. Now we gotta save our siblings and ourselves.
Sorry, the 11-year-old in me couldn't help himself. Who knew running for your life could be so much fun?
Huh? Looks like the fun's over, bro. We just reached the villain zone.
Villain zone? More like Nowheresville. Guess we came all this way for nothing.
Maybe not.
So far, this place looks more lame cave than evil lair.
Oh yeah? Check that out. I wonder what all this stuff is.
I don't know, but it's giving me the creeps. All the hairs on my neck are standing up.
I think it has something to do with cloning. Too bad Mark's not here to explain it to us.
I'd be happy to.
Mark! Megan, you're okay!
Sure, if you consider rammed in a test tube like some freaky science project, okay.
All I can say is that's so not where a claustrophobic spy dude like me would like to hang.
I must admit, it is a bit confining.
Yeah, so quit yapping and start busting us out of here.
Chillax, sis. The molecular separating breath spray and I are all over it.
Nice move, little T.
Yeah!
Uh-oh, a blaring alarm can only mean one thing, trouble.
More like double trouble. The twins will be here any second.
Not so fast, Spies. If you...
Leave now, you'll miss out on all the excitement.
I hate to break it to you, Mr. Mutant, but excitement and getting smashed by lights don't exactly mesh.
Sorry, dodgeball isn't my sport.
Well then, that only leaves option number 3.
Putting you in the deep freeze.
But I don't want to be turned into a spicycle. The cold will make me even crankier than usual.
You may not have to. My man Lee's got one more trick up his sleeve.
That's right, I do. Remind me what it is again, Tone? Fog rocket. Right, thanks. Take that, Chaos Twins!
What's happening?
Okay, team, run like your pants are on fire!
There's the door. We're home free.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
should we go after?
The other two? No. As long as we have some of them, the ones we really want will fall into our trap.
Oh no, we lost Tony and Lee.
Come on, we gotta go back for them. Okay, A, that was super rude, and B, how are we gonna get back inside with no gadgets?
We're not. We're gonna go back to Whoop for reinforcements. What's with the ringing?
I don't know, but my pocket sure is making a racket.
Just a hunch, but the pink and rhinestones scream Tammy.
Hello? Hey, bestie! Where are you at? Nowhere special. You? Just hanging in the cafe in front of the ginormous gourmet spread I prepared for you and the broseps. That's so nice of you. Please, it's the least I could do for the peeps who saved my life. By the way, do you like the new celly I bought you? Now I can find you wherever you are. It's great. Unfortunately, we're having lunch with our Aunt Trudy today. Oh well, no bigs. There'll be plenty of BFF bonding time this afternoon. I promise.
It's official. Tammy's nuttier than a squirrel's dinner.
Agreed. But we can't worry about her now. We've got brothers to save. So then the twins caught us trying to escape and went all super evil. Then they captured Lee and T.
Oh my! What an unfortunate turn of events!
I know. Those freaky twins are seriously powerful. How are we ever gonna stop them, Jer?
Well, there was an Oopsie team who originally defeated them. Maybe they could help.
Really? Where are they now?
In retirement. In fact, they've been reprogrammed and no longer know that they were once spies.
Well then, bring them out of retirement and make it snappy.
Yeah, we need to save our brothers and stop Omega and Alpha ASAP.
The Whoop database will give us all the info we need. Just type in the former agent's ID codes.
Oh, awesome! According to this, they're still living in town. Meet Cal and Karen Clark.
No way!
It's Mom and Dad.
Yeah, I guess now we know why you kids are such natural spies. Apparently, it runs in your family.
And I guess we also know why the Reds have been acting so freaky.
You're right. It must have been the Chaos Twins who came after Mom in her car and Dad in that alley.
And when they weren't able to capture him, they decided to come after us to lure Mom and Dad out of retirement.
If that's true, then we have no choice but to get Mr. and Mrs. Clark involved. Spies, prepare for a parental whooping.
So, honey, what do you want to watch? Supersonic Spies from Saturn or Double O Danger?
How about both? All of a sudden, I'm really into spy movies.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Clark. Sorry for the unannounced abduction, but considering the circumstances, we found it quite necessary.
Where are we? And what do you want with us?
You're at the World Organization of Human Protection. As former spies, you're here to help us.
There must be some mistake. My wife's a realtor, and I own a sporting goods store.
That's just your current life. You're really former Oopsie agents, and I'm your former boss.
But that doesn't make any sense.
If you don't believe me, see for yourself. These were taken years ago on the night you captured Omega and Alpha, the most dangerous villains in Oopsie history.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to pull here, but we don't want anything to do with it.
That's right. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to be going.
Sorry, Mom and Dad, but you can't leave. We need your help to stop the Chaos Twins and save Lee and Tony.
What are you doing in this place?
And what do you mean, save Lee and Tony?
The four of us are spies, and we've been living a double life. You're not mad, are you?
That went well.
Guess this will make reprogramming them a bit easier.
going?
Come on, sleepyheads, time to wake up.
Huh?
How are we feeling?
Like kicking some baddie butt.
Calm down, guys. We haven't even gotten our gear yet.
4 cool spy suits and some chic new gadgetry coming right up.
Actually, we'd prefer our old gadgets.
And our old plane? And our old suits.
You got it.
Wow, Karen, the old jet's even more cutting edge than I remembered.
I know! I just love it!
Cutting edge? Try slower than molasses. At this rate, we'll never complete our mission.
And what's with these old school gadgets? It's gonna be kinda hard to take out bad guys with a giant 80 cell phone, a pair of primitive jetpacks, and a goofy laser gun.
Trust us. Just because something's old doesn't mean it's useless.
It's okay, big guy. You're gonna be fine. Just imagine a wide open soccer field.
Don't worry, you won't be.
In those tubes for long.
My twin senses are telling me that our plan is working.
Perfectly. The ones we really want are drawing near.
So what's the plan? Sneak in through an underground tunnel or drop in stealthily from above?
I've always been one for the direct approach.
Look at that, dear! You haven't lost your touch for breaking and entering!
Maybe you two didn't get the memo, but we're supposed to be secret agents?
Relax, sweetie. We know what we're doing.
Now step back and watch how real spies conduct themselves.
Guess we know where Tony gets his impulsiveness from.
Well, well, well. Look who we found.
Mom? Dad? What are you doing here?
Simple. We're here to save you and take out the bad guys.
Okay, I've definitely been in this tube too long, because I'm starting to see things. Crazy things.
I don't think it's the tube, unless you're seeing something other than Mom and Dad in ugly spy suits.
We'll explain the weirdness later.
Yeah, right now, we need to get you out of there.
Sorry, but this time no one's leaving, especially now that...
We've got what we wanted.
You haven't gotten anything yet, Chaos Twins.
And if we have our say, you never will.
We'll see about that.
Okay, I've gone from seeing things to full-on hallucinating.
I definitely don't remember this part from my flashback.
Me neither. But it's not gonna stop me from doing my spy duty.
No offense, guys, but now might be the time for a gadget upgrade.
Good idea.
It's gonna take more than some silly toys to take us down.
It's going to take a miracle.
And now to get rid of these annoying brats!
By By get rid of, you mean launch into deep space, never to return again? I'll take that as a yes.